Molly Rags is in the house, peeps. Sorry, I have a cigarette. Let me put that down. I keep trying to quit, and I'm doing better. My wife is now been a month, no smoking. Actually, she has like a drag in the morning and a drag at night. But, I mean, you might as well not smoke if you're doing that much. But she does that just to take the edge off of things. And, you know, it spares my life. No, I'm just joking. She's a sweetheart. Anyway, okay, so today's challenge, I'm going to try holy shit and holy F-bomb. It's not F-bomb, but I can't say that word on YouTube. It's a hot sauce. Now, full disclosure, holy shit is one of the, this is the one that burned my mouth, what is it, 4 years ago? No, 10 years ago, sorry. Like 10 years ago. First time I'd ever tasted it was 15 years ago. Just had a little bit, and man, I was not a happy camper. But I haven't had any of it since about 10 years ago. So this is kind of what it looks like. See, that's okay. This should be interesting. I haven't had any in years. Ooh, that's like way more than I'm used to. Here we go. And I'm holding off on the colon blow because I hear it's the hotter of the three until the next video. But I want to try these two. I said a little nervous about this one because, like I said, and I'm going in the order of heatness. It's supposed to go this one, and then colon blow. But here we go. Okay. Okay, well that's a lot sweeter than what I'm used to. It's got some good body, full-bodied. It's not too bad. Maybe the heat will kick up. Maybe I was just that big of a wuss before. Or maybe I've just gotten that tolerant. Who knows? Anyway, so to go on with things, okay, more things about my childhood. I feel sorry for my mom and dad when I was growing up. Because they had us boys, and I mean, we were untamable. It was way bizarre how horrible we were to each other. I mean, if you were that horrible now to one another, you'd be hospitalized. We're talking everything from grabbing my brother and throwing him down 13 stairs to, and that's because he made me mad, to grabbing him when he was on the 13 stairs, grabbing him and tossing him down, to him throwing a copper pole and it sticking into the wall right beside me. And I mean, we were pretty horrible. Excuse me. That burp was pretty hot. Anyway, one of the times I can remember is my brother had pumped up this BB gun and was holding it right to my head. I was like, don't do that, man. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. He goes, it's empty. It's empty. It's empty. I said, don't do that. He goes, I promise it's empty. I held up my hand. I said, shoot my hand. And he went, bink. Sure enough, bink. BB. Right into my hand. I yelled and I screamed. I chased him. Chased him all over, and I beat him up pretty good. To one time he had made me mad, and he was running, and I was running after him. He ran up the stairs, and I was hot on his tail, and he ran up the stairs. And Mom was in the living room, and he ran past her and darted into the bathroom. And I come up the stairs, and I was chasing him, and as he was swinging the door closed, my mom put her hand up in the doorway to hold, to stop the door from being slammed, and think, chopped her thumb. Almost completely off. It was hanging on my skin. And we weren't very old. We were only, I said, 11, 12, maybe 13 years old. Maybe even younger than that. We were pretty horrible to each other. Hold on, I don't condone this. I don't condone this at all, and if I could quit, I would. Hopefully one day I'll get hypnotized to quit this thing. When I do, I'll never pick this thing back up. I did it once before with the hypnotist, and it worked so well. But in order to prove a point to an ex, I picked him up, and needless to say, I would never do that again. It's out anyway. Good. So anyway, I jumped off my mom's thumb. Needless to say, ooh, buddy, did we get it for that one. Alright. That's about the extent of the holy shit. It's not bad. Sweeter than I remember. Okay, time for this one. You can see this one's got fire on it. Fire. It says holy F you. I can't keep going on, but it spells the word right out there. It's got a skull on it. Oh, let's see. We'll try this one. Hold on. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. Dink. I think it's pretty thick. Oh, you know what? I am Money Rags. So let's hear me roar. Let's put more on than that. Oh, come on, you can come out of there. They say be wary of this stuff because it's hot as all get up, and it'll burn you, burn your clothes, and okay. So here's the next hot sauce. Warning, be careful, be very, very careful. Oh, I'm now reading that. Oh, okay. This one's fairly hot. Anyway. Oh, I got it all over my thumb. I touched my nose, and needless to say, I won't be smoking that cigarette anymore. I'll pick it up later, I promise. Holy moly. Hey, that was pretty hot. So far, neither one of them are as hot as that Mad Dog 357. This one's close. I get a ringing in my ears. And it's hot. Anyway, so on with my stories. So, like I said, we were pretty horrible to one another. I don't remember what time we locked my little brother into a bedroom. And the only way he could get out was jump out the window. Well, down out the window was serrated brick. Well, needless to say, you're not clearing, jumping without hitting the serrated brick. That's just a matter of where you hit the serrated brick. Well, needless to say, we caught him the back of his toes, and we cut them pretty freaking good. Like I say, almost off. He had to have lots of stitches. Holy mother. That's pretty hot. It's the pain of being money rags. Anyway. So the serrated brick, like I said, it wasn't the first time we'd ever done that to my brother's toes. You remember the old style utility beds where it had the lift up gate, tailgate in the back? My brother was standing out there, and we lifted up the tailgate and we dropped it. When we did, we dropped it right on his toes. And dang near cut them off again. Everything from, he said we were just horrible. How my parents ever survived, I'll never know. Would stand in our bedroom door windows, or up on our beds, and our windows would be right behind us. And our brothers would throw something at us, like a broom or something, or a stick, or a rock, or something, trying to hit us, and we'd move right through a window. We were forever replacing windows, and along with the paneling downstairs, one of our favorite things to do was we'd get our sleeping bags and get it backwards, so our heads, our feet are hanging out, so we could walk around. Well, the favorite thing to do is to turn off the lights and have three of us in sleeping bags, and now we're running at each other, trying to hit each other and knock each other down. So you'd jump at each other, but you couldn't see where each other were, because I didn't even cheat with the zipper, because we turned off the lights. We learned that very early on. So we turned off the lights. Anyway, so if you had paneling walls, needless to say, you were getting people prints, and arm prints, and shoulder prints, and leg prints, and stuff like this, dented into the walls. And, we ended up replacing the whole downstairs for that. Phew. Well, that one's close to Mad Dog. It's fairly hot. They're really thick too. I will have to give it to, it is thicker than the Mad Dog 357, but I'll have to give it to the 357 as far as heat and taste. I like the smokiness of the Mad Dog 357. But this has great taste to it. It's pretty freaking hot. I'm going to put that on my noodles, my ramen noodles and stuff, and on my buffalo wings and stuff like that. What I'll do is I'll make a batch of 357 wings, a batch of Holy F wings, and a batch of, they say colon blow is even worse than this, so maybe a batch of colon blow. We'll see how things go from there. But I love hot wings. I did the hot wings the once and made the mistake. I ate mine, but I left I made them in the container. I made them on the same sheet as the other hot wings, and the flavor from my hot wings spilled over onto the flavor of the other hot wings and was burning my wife's mouth and everybody else's mouth. It was pretty hot. But anybody who came over, I'd offer them a wing, telling them these are really super hot wings. If you like hot wings, these are the wings for you. Oh yeah. And they start munching down, hot, and they'd have to go get milk and everything else to cool down. So this one cleared my sinuses. What can I say? Anyway, this is Money Rags. Peace. Talk to you next video. Peace.